Okay, we have seen like listing the employee files. Okay, so after listing it, we have to read the file. So now let's see the example. One moment, guys. Okay, so on other day we have discussed probably tomorrow. Yesterday we have discussed like how to list the files from SFTP location. Once we list the files, how we can read the files. Let's discuss that. Okay, so yesterday we have seen once we list the files, we'll get the file details. Okay, so now we can see we have 6 files. Let me remove this delete demo or dummy. For recursive, we have seen that. So I'm just deleting that. We have only 6 files. Okay. So now for each file, you want to first get the file details. In the sense, file name and file directory. So for each iteration, you want to get those details. So now, so we have seen like each file. Each file details. Then under the list, we have a repeated element. This is a repeated element that we have. Now put it here. Okay. Now create. Okay. Once we do this, okay. Once we do this, we can directly read the details of the file details. We can read it. We can name it as something called assign file details. You can name it as file. Okay, do we have the file name by any chance? No, we don't have the file name. So I'll use the file name. I'll get the file name for each iteration. How can I get it? You can see for each file, we have this file name. Okay. Then file directory. Take this file directory. Now, let's see what happens. Now, let's run this. It has to run for 6 iterations and it has to give 6 file names and the corresponding file directory. So it has completed. Okay. When we see here, we got 6 iterations. 6 times loop has been executed. First iteration, assign file details. You got file name and file directory. Second iteration, file name. What happened? 2, 4. Okay. We're getting the same file name somehow. Okay. Okay, it is overriding, but it's not giving the value as expected. Okay, it's not giving the actual value, but it will be overriding. The assign variable is directly assigning it and it's not overriding the value. So that's what the problem. So that's fine. Okay. Now we have this. Okay. But it has executed for 10 times. Oh, sorry, 6 times. Or 6 iterations it have executed. Now we will read each of the files. After reading the details, we'll hold the instance for a second or two. Now, let's have something called FTP adapter connection read employee details from SFTP. Read it. Okay. Directory and file name, you can leave it as is. We can give it at runtime. This would be based on CSV file. Okay. CSV file, let me take it up. Okay. So let me do one thing. This is a file directory that we have tried to read it. So we'll create a schema out of it. Okay. We can pick any file. That is fine. Okay. We have only 3 records. So I'll put it something called employee request. It's a comma separated file. If you know that it's a comma separated, different separated, ideally it has to pick it up. It is not picking up. If you know the file name, you can use any of this delimiter, which we have discussed. Okay. What happened? Okay. So we have to create the file name. Done. Okay. Now we have to process the file name and file directory. After reading it, so let's hold an instance for a second or two. Wait for completion. I'll put it as 15 seconds. Now let's see the after listing the employee details, what happens? Let's see. So 15, 90 seconds. So it will wait for 90 seconds. It will take good amount of time here. it's not necessary, right? Like in a real world or when you're working with, it's not necessary you will be putting your weight activity. See, it's completed. It took 1 minute 37 seconds. 90 seconds for waiting and remaining 1 second for processing, for reading and stuff. Okay, now let's see the iteration. You can see 6 iteration as expected. First iteration. So we got this file name 49. Sent. This is a file details we have sent here. Okay, 49. And you can see this is a response that will get it. The complete, it's a big file. Okay. Now let's minimize this size. This is the first one. It wait for 15 seconds and then it started. Then again it took the same file. Why? This is not overwriting. Okay, the assign is not working as expected, but you can see it has sent the actual file name. File name different. It was 49, now it is 72. You can see we have only 2 records. Earlier it was many. It has 3 records. Okay, the third iteration, we have sent the file. So this is 73. This was 72. You can see 72. And you can see 69. 70. And 70. The complete process, this is how it works. But assign, it is somehow it's not overwriting the data. It is putting the same first value. But when you're passing it, it's passing the data that has to be done. Any questions, guys? So yesterday we have seen like how to list the files. Today we have seen like running a loop and then reading each of the files. Okay, do the same thing. On the other day we have discussed examples, right? Project. Somewhere I put it. This all my project related shit. Okay, that's fine. So let's put the task for you guys. Okay. Let me put the task. Task is use all the 3 API, sorry, REST API, then SOAP API, schedule based service. Okay, for all the 3, list for each, assign, and read the file. For all the 6 objects, that is employee, student, customer, patient, order, and book. Here, guys. Hello.
Just a general question asking. In schedule, can we create SOAP and FTP both connection?
Sorry.
In schedule, can we create a SOAP and FTP both?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, okay. There we get a 2 connection icon.
Yeah, it will. There is no problem.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions?
My side. Thank you.
Okay. Vijay. Okay. For this, we have to keep multiple files with the same name. But no, we have to have a different file name. So it itself will not accept the same file name. We have to, someone put a question. So we need to have a separate file name. But assign, it's not working as expected. It is not overriding, but that's the reason I just had a passing that value and checked it.
But in this file name, I mean, the alphabet should be same, like employee, and the other thing should be like changed, no?
The structure should be the same thing. The
Okay.
structure of all the files should be same thing because we are reading the same file from a SFTP location. Clear?
Yes.
Any other questions? Vijay?
No problem.
Okay. Pavan?
No, sir.
Vijaya?
No, sir.
Okay. So try to complete the old examples and complete this. Here we have 18 examples. Try to complete all the 18 examples. Okay. So once we complete one round of this, I'm just preparing a like task you have to complete. I'm preparing around 100 to 200 tasks for you guys. So once you complete it, you have to complete, and once we complete all the activities, I'll share this. I'm just putting all the tasks for you guys. It will be shared soon. Don't worry. Okay. So once you complete this, every 2 days, I need like we'll be connecting. Once we complete all the activities, then we'll be connecting and we'll see that. Because I want to before I assign some work to you guys, I'll be I need this. You should be perfect. Without seeing the videos, you have to do that. That's my intention. Clear? Okay. Thank you. Let's connect tomorrow. And tomorrow we have a session. I'll keep you posted whether we have a session tomorrow or not. I'll keep you posted. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.